There's a thing on Prime. It's called the the music of James Bond, where they follow the development of the theme and the theme songs and all that good stuff throughout the movies. It was really, really good.
I was watching an episode of Pawn Stars one time, and the guy came in, and he brought in a guitar, and he goes, "Yeah, that's the guitar that plays the James Bond theme." And he goes, "How'd you get it?" And he goes, "I'm the guy who played it." And apparently he's a studio musician that's on hundreds of albums. And he goes, "This is the only guitar I used." And he sold it. The guitar guy came in like, he came in as like, "Do you know who this guy is?" "Yeah." "Pleased to meet you, sir. Can I play it?"
Okay, well, we're live. Welcome back, everybody, to the Mystic Syndicate. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Brian. And this evening, we are on episodes both 66 and 67, if I remember right. I think that's right. So do not fret if you are here for about the first half of it. That will be, usually we're going to close out the first half of the stream. We'll take a little quick 5-minute break, get ready for the second part. The reason we do this is for our podcast, so it just makes it easier to produce the podcast. But everybody, welcome. I hope everybody's having a good evening. I've had a relatively pretty good week. Had to sit down this evening and actually create a map for you guys. Hopefully you'll get to it.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm praying.
All right, we're taking polls.
But yeah, so welcome back, everybody. So let's go ahead and start with introductions.
That's you, dear.
So much violence.
I'm Melinda. I play Grenna, Babbleboots.
The kids see these days.
A gnomish appearing fayish thingy. Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike. I play Kiffi, Blackhammer, Dwarven Cleric of Fortubo.
And
Ed's
muted.
I think somebody goes down there and they mute me on purpose just to fuck with me.
Goes down there.
Anyway. Hi, I'm Ed. I play Lord Ambassador Tomas Waverly, Guardian of the Galaxy and Guardian of Greyhawk. And you can follow me at WOT Coasts, Wizards of the Coasts. I don't know who that fucking drunken dragon dude was. He got banned for being a bad person.
All right, Star-Lord.
Who?
Ooh.
Hello, I'm Pav. I play Kelex Zelenen, a Paladin of Heironious.
I'm Russ. I play Járngrímur, töframaður, Halldórsson. Thank you. A fire wizard.
I am Glenn, and I play Timble. Snivenblaven. Artist.
Okay, excellent. So the last time that we were all together, you had finally made your way to the Cold Lands, to the city of Krakenheim, where you met with Yarn's brother and sister and Yarn's old master, Sigurd. And you had you had all traveled there on the back of Erevistor the dragon. With you, you brought Princess Asenath from Celene. And where we left off is after they had shown you the bony, crooked, I guess, finger bones of what you guessed was the rotting appendage of Toby, your long-time old friend who had fallen to dark, nefarious, evil forces, and is now has become kind of a thorn in your side once again. You were shown upstairs to quarters so that you could rest after your long journey from Celene. And that is actually where we're going to pick up. Did anybody have any questions? Any comments that they wanted to make?
George Soros sucks cock.
What?
Okay. Okay.
I think it was comment, not editorialization, but okay.
Out of character.
What did you say?
What in the hell?
What's happening, kids? Okay, so yeah. But yeah, so now you are in the Cold Lands. You headed off to bed. You sleep. Some of you a little bit more. You sleep relatively well, but some of you, like Yarn, you are. When you finally settle down into your old bed, it is a lot of memories come flooding back, and it takes you a little while to get to go to sleep. Seeing your brother, your sister, being back in this familiar location, the fireplace in your room, just keeping the cold at bay as you wrap yourself in furs of caribou, bear, and trying to think what would it be, another a northern.
Direwolf.
What's that?
Direwolf.
Dire wolves. Okay, yeah, maybe reindeer.
Direwolf.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, stuff like that. So yeah,
Armpit hair of his fiance.
Yeah, you're still kind of excited about the whole prospect of being home. The rest of you, though, pass out from exhaustion. Just the trip, the amount, or the change in climate also has an effect. But the night passes pretty quickly. Most of your dreams are either are ones that you cannot remember in the morning. That type of sleep. But the next day you are aroused by servants who enter your room, open heavy drapes that keep the cold out from the windows on the other side. They have laid out the clothing, have made sure that you have something at least clean while they service some of the equipment or the clothing that you arrived in. So you are being taken care of. This is, it's not a 5-star hotel. It is a citadel in the middle of Krakenheim, but the people here understand comfort and understand that you all are important. So there you go.
No. Even Tomas.
Yeah, even Tomas. Damn, right?
Well, actually, Tomas is having. He had some weird dream last night about he remembered Shirley Templar, and she's eating a bowl of Marillion mushrooms, and he's kind of he's trying to figure out what's going on in his head.
Wasn't Marillion a band in the 70s?
No, that's Marillion, and yes,
and they were still
80s,
going in the 80s.
Yeah,
That it.
Okay.
Well, cool.
Random cultural reference.
Popular in Germany.
Popular in Germany? Oh, okay. That is cool.
with the German Scheisse videos.
Oh my god. Of course.
Not as bad as Boney M. Anyway, so next morning we get up, we go downstairs, we have breakfast. Yay!
Yes, you actually do. You end up meeting with meeting with your brother and sister. There are other people there as well. You find that the kind of like, not really like a chancellor, but more, I'm trying to remember the proper term. This was the fellow who was going to get you more, or they were going to find him to see exactly how far along the project had been. And I can't remember the life of me what they call these guys. Starts with an S.
Stewart.
What's that?
Shipwright?
Stewart.
Stewart.
Still are
Yes.
Stewart?
Thank you, Timble. Yes, the Stewart. So let me find all of those good things. All right.
Do we see Jorn's betrothed?
No, you have not seen. You have not ran into her yet.
Neither have I. So.
Well, okay. So let's go ahead and at least set the storyline for this, because we have not really talked a lot about Yarn's proposed marriage to this woman. So
Other than being notified it was going on.
Yeah. This was all stuff that was going on behind the scenes when you were in, actually, like right after you left for Bissell. Once you were, actually, before you even went to the Citadel in the Crystal Citadel, you were, before you were assigned to Antero. Your parents had struck a deal with another family. The last name is Tallonen, Tallonnen. So, which is also another very powerful family. They do not reside here in this town, but their daughter, whose name is Varpu, lives here, and she is a cleric, and she is actually a cleric of the goddess Bralm, Bralm. For those who don't know anything about Bralm, it is she's a soul goddess, primarily the goddess of insects and industriousness. Her symbol is a giant wasp. And
I like her already.
Yeah, yeah. So,
on your behalf, Yarn, I would ask one like little series of questions. You left being a fuck up. Now you're elevated to court wizard and all these things. I think you have leverage.
You think?
I think you do.
Okay, so that kind of gives people a little bit of idea of what the deal is with this arrangement, so to speak. So, yeah, you have not seen her, and your brother and sister have not mentioned anything about her. But the rest of you all are sitting around eating. I mean, you got to think. Let's see, Drakenheim is a seacoast city, so a lot of the things that you're eating for breakfast have to do with like sea creatures. So it's, I mean, you've got things like to kind of put it into a respect to like Earth stuff. You got things like Hakarl, you got Lutefisk, stuff like that. Just really stuff that's not very palatable to outsiders, but I guess the locals love it. So, so those people want to look those things up on your own time. Make sure to do that at home. Some of it
Brian,
you need
on the hat call.
Actually,
Yes.
Brian, I think there's a video you have out there. You should link it in the description of
Yeah,
you
no.
eating some of that food.
yeah, that was. I still have the can. Of course, all the internal stuff is all gone. Thank God. But yeah, it was pretty horrifying. But there was something out in the woods that ate it. So Hey, I don't know what it was, but there was something out there that God. Okay. So, yeah. So your brother and sister are there, and your sister says, well, we do have some good news. The steward should be here in just a few moments. And as soon as he, within probably about 10 minutes, another gentleman, a younger, probably about the same age as Sif, right around that age, walks in, bows deeply to your brother and sister, acknowledges everyone else, and your brother asks him, so, Bruni, what is going on with the preparations for the warehouse and the ship? And at first you kind of look where the steward didn't really know what to say at first, because he did not realize that your brother and your sister knew of the plan. This was something that was so covertly done that they were not really too sure about it. And so he kind of stammers a little bit and says, well, your lordship, the warehouse is completed. Its stores are stocked. And I have it on good authority from the Shipwrights Guild that the ship should be finished hopefully within the next day and a half. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
And he says, of course. Yes. So you all finally finish breakfast. About the time that you're done with that, it's right around about 9:30 in the morning. The sun is, let's see, because the time that you guys left instead, I think it was almost like winter time. It was getting close. So there's not really a lot of sunlight here. It's very dim most of the time, except in the high summer where the sun just doesn't set. it just continually keeps making that loop. So yeah, see, on this stream and podcast, you learn stuff. We're educators, not imitators. So, yeah. So afterwards, you all walk down to the pier, and there's several sets of piers here with warehouses. And the first place that Bruni takes you to is this just gigantic warehouse. And he and a longshoreman that is there, they pull open the doors, and as you do so, you can see that it is pretty well lit. They're using magical lanterns because they don't want fire to catch to the wooden structures. So they've employed that method of illumination, which you kind of like applaud. But inside you can see that there is food, there is winter clothing, there is provisions, there's spare parts and wood and nails and things of that nature, so that if there's any repairs that need to be made at sea, there's like an extra mast. There is everything that could possibly be needed for a long journey has been assembled. Your brother looks at all of this and says, "This is amazing." And how long has this been going on? How long has this been a thing being put together? And Bruni says, "Well, your lordship, we had been contacted some time ago by a Prince Val of Celene, and he was the one who put everything into motion. Everything here that you see has been paid for by Celene. There is nothing here that came out of our coffers." even the pay for the men and women that worked on the ship has been funded by the Queen of Celene.
Does this include the crew?
I believe they have assembled a crew. This is Bruni talking to you. He said, "Sir, I believe that a crew has been assembled, but they will be, of course, will be present on day of launch. We're going to actually start moving all of these items onto the ship today. I think it's time that you see the ship." And
Is
so,
Prince Val present?
no, Val is not there. Yeah, the ship is actually already in the water.
Good.
Yeah, it is in the water. It just needs to be loaded with all of the things. So you all step back out, walk probably about 4 or 5 piers down, and at the end of the pier is this beautifully appointed Nar. It's not what you would consider just the basic model. Obviously, this had been made specifically for a long trip. So much so that it would, it could almost, if properly provisioned, you look at it, Yarn, and think that this is something that you could circumnavigate with. This is a big boat, and it's impressive, especially from you coming from a seafaring people. You see that no expense was spared, and it is definitely a work of art. And so you all start to walk down there. You can still hear that there are men and women in there hammering, fitting things, putting hooks and ladders in and stuff of that nature so that you can get in and out of this gigantic ship. And you all walk up the gangplank onto the actual ship itself. And you see that there are a few of the a few shipwrights, a few of the workers are actually taking a quick rest on the deck. But as soon as they see your brother and your sister approach, they immediately get up, bow respectively, and just as they are doing so, you see a woman wearing clerical robes. She has, it looks as though there is a wasp emblem on the front.
Mm-hmm.
She has long braided blonde hair. You don't remember ever meeting this woman, ever. Sif immediately walks over to her and they start talking, and she eventually approaches and bows deeply, showing respect to you all. And Sif introduces her and says, "This is Priestess Fortubo." You see that Varpu just meets your eyes, Yarn, for just a quick moment. And you can see that she's obviously a very, very intelligent woman. And she says, "It's so nice to meet you, Master Wizard. We are almost finished here with your ship. Once I found out that this was, or once I was able to needle the information out of your elvish friend that this was something that you required, I have been working with the shipwrights so that anytime one of them fell ill or one of them had suffered under exhaustion, I was here to tend them, which made work go much faster, as the goddess would require."
I thank you for your care. The project is
Leverage.
I know, leave me alone. I don't do this well in the first place. Thank you for your care. Your diligence is greatly appreciated.
Well, thank you so much. Like I said, it should be done hopefully by the end of the day today. You should have everything hopefully loaded in the stores below. Please feel free. This is your ship. And from what I gather, you will be the one who will be commanding it. So you should familiarize yourself with it.
Well, the first thing I do is I go to the prow of the ship. Can you describe the prow?
Sure. Okay, so as you walk all out to the end there, there is a set of 2 sails. You have I don't know how to describe them because I'm not a sailing person. But what they do is I guess they kind of catch the wind like right above the front of the ship and help to, I guess, add more speed or more push. I don't really know.
Are they square or triangular?
What's that?
Are they square or triangular?
They are triangular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to be a jib.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, you do have ones that are square, and then you have ones that are But because this is a 3-mast affair. This is a big ship.
Wow.
Yeah, it's I mean, if you were looking at it from if it was loaded down with guns, you could, it would probably be pretty formidable. But yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely a seaworthy deal. So what are you doing up there on the prow of the ship?
I'm going to make a mismatch of spells.
Okay.
What?
Come here, me.
Oh, here. Glyph of Warding.
Okay.
And Burning Hands.
Okay.
With the glyph, I'm writing the name of the ship.
Okay.
Okay, on the name of the thing. Battlehrafen, which means wave raven.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The wave raven.
While he's burning those letters in, I'm going to start saying random letters, trying to make him make a mistake spelling it. He needs to make a will save.
I'm using runes.
All the shit I put up with him, I should get one free one.
Oh,
It's going to be like no regrets.
no. Yeah. Once I have that in there, I activate it with the burning hands to burn the letters into the ship.
Okay. All right.
And
wow.
the pitch.
What?
The whole thing's gone.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, then the whole thing just burns to the ground, burns to the water line. It's like, oh shit. Well,
that's why I have create water ready.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, we don't want to burn the ship down when you just finally got it built. I mean, hell.
Okay.
No,
Cool.
she put my name though.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
We let the workmen continue. Wander off. Start loading it in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. So
that's it.
yeah. So you take a little bit of time to walk around down, and take a look. Yeah. It's like I said, it's extremely spacious. There are cabin rooms for each of you. Yarn, being that you are the captain, you have like the back end of the ship is pretty much just this gigantic office with a very nice wide hammock. Yeah, because
It'll fit me perfectly.
Yeah, it's got whee. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
It obviously has enough cargo space.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, this is where we need to think. Is there anything special we need to bring with us?
Why should we start now?
Can I make a suggestion of maybe you picking up a couple of scrolls of what is it, Gust of Wind? Is that still a player? Is that a spell now still? Just in case we get Dead Seed, somewhere laid up, then you can create a Gust of Wind to move us on.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And Brian, I would like to, if possible, I wouldn't mind finding a decanter of endless water.
Oh, you would, huh? Is that what you want?
The dwarf and I would like one that just is whiskey.
Just one that's whiskey. Okay. Actually, I will do one better for you. How's this? As a parting gift for your journey, your brother and sister bring to you this. It looks like a wooden. It's a little keg. It's about like the size of a pony keg. It has just different kind of runes, kind of either etched or burned into the sides of it. And Sif brings it to you and says, I think this will be very useful to you. And she says, all you have to do, this is a magical keg. And all you have to do is pull the stopper, and whatever liquid you pour into it, mundane liquid, all you have to do is take this they have like this little dropper, and you just drop one drop of whatever liquid that you want into this keg. It will fill the keg with it for eternity. Now, once you put the stopper on, that seals everything in, and you can start using it as normal. If you pull the stopper out again and put another liquid in, it will transmute the liquid inside of it to that new liquid that you've introduced.
Cool.
You do realize this is fraught with all kinds of complications, Brian.
Now remember, it's mundane liquid. It's a mundane liquid. You can't just put like, here's my superior healing potion. I'm just going to pour the whole damn thing in there. No, it won't work like that. But remember, if you can put urine in it if you want, that's totally up to you, Timble.
Or I was thinking horse semen.
Is that for Tim Waltz? Sorry. Damn, that was me. Yeah, okay, that was bad. Okay. Horse splooge. No, I mean, you could put a drop of lamp oil. Lamp oil would also count. Water, wine specific, beer, ale, whatever you happen to want.
I'm back to oil.
If you do not have it, you can't use it to, but that's up to you guys. So so your sister hands this wonderful item off to you.
Absolutely. I put it in my cabin.
It's somewhat useful.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that Ed's already I know Ed and Timble have already, Tomas and Timble already have bad intent for its use.
Well,
I was actually going for the decanter of endless water, because then we can set it on geyser and push it out and get like a propellant for the ship.
No.
Damn it. Fine, it's horse semen for everybody.
Horse semen all around.
Where are you going to get the horse semen from?
No, moving on.
I don't want to know how Tomas gets it. I don't want to know.
Moving on.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear about
Tell my brother not to let this guy near
life.
horses.
Moving on. No, moving on.
Anyway.
Okay.
Purple one.
So we're happy with the boat.
Cool.
Beep, beep, beep.
All right, awesome. So, yeah, you all spend the rest of the day as they finish up with the last small little additions, and then they actually start moving items from the warehouse into the ship itself. So you're looking at, there is going to probably be at least another solid day, which means that the next morning you'll actually get to leave. So you have a full day inside of Krakenheim, which, like I said, has been kind of depopulated. I mean, there are people, but like I said, it was the plague that was imposed upon them or fell upon them was very demoralizing. So a lot of people are more apt to not come out and carouse and things of that nature. There are shops that are open. I mean, of course, people do have to make a living. They do have taxes to pay. They got to feed people. So, who's left? So, what would you like to do with your time, or would you rather just return to the Citadel and take your rest? It's up to you.
They have meat at the Citadel.
Yes, they do.
I say we go.
I have
back
a
to
few
the-
things I'd like to do.
Go for it.
Just a few things I'd like to do. I'd like to go looking for cheeses.
Cheeses?
Wheels of cheese.
Cheesy comestibles? Okay.
Yeah, because something about another brined fish doesn't seem too pleasing to me since I was raised mountain.
Maybe some summer.
I'm going to
sausage.
look for a few things like that. But I'm also going to stop and take the time to do some sketching of the city.
Okay.
And try to get the capture the demeanor of a town that was bent but unbroken.
Okay.
And I'm going to present those images to Yarn's brother this evening, and thanks for their assistance.
Okay.
And my roll was a 27, so.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were able to find a really good vantage point where you could get. It was up high, so it was kind of like the top of a building, but you could see the Citadel in the background. You could see how the city was laid out, how the lights were twinkling in windows. Like I said, it's dark out and it's very, very cold. But like I said, you took the time to kind of prepare your paints and things so that you would. I mean, probably most likely you would have sat there and drawn it out first, probably using pencils or things of that nature, charcoal, and then went back inside to apply the paints. Because, like I said, you're looking at, as far as temperature wise, not wises. For Fahrenheit, you're looking at probably right around a -5 to -10 degrees, which is, I think, in Celsius like -30 or something or something. I don't know. It's pretty brutal. So it's
cold.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cold. So, like I said, you don't spend a lot of time out there, but at least you get the initial sketch, and it looks absolutely what you picture. And then, of course, you being with a 27, you are able to recreate it in color with your paints once you return to your room. Okay, yeah, that's good. Anybody else doing anything wild?
Wild?
What is it? It's during the day, right?
It is during the day,
Sure.
but you got to remember it's dark out because of the tilt. It's the tilt.
I think Kelex is just kind of interested in Yarn's culture here, so he's gonna go wander around town.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, there are shops that are still open. There is an inn that's not too far away from the Citadel. It doesn't have a lot of patrons, but you can see that there is definitely, there are people here who do come out, usually workers, and who are trying to pick up lunch or maybe snacks or whatever. They come there or to get something to warm themselves, like a hot cider or maybe just some brandy just to kind of warm the insides. So as you walk in, you can see that it's everything is made of wood here. There's not a lot of stone. The Citadel itself is mostly where is really the only real stone building here. You can smell that the fireplace, it's warm inside. They have bread, cheese, things like that. Of course, they have fish, stuff like that. But the one place that you do go to, this one inn, they do have a musician who is singing tales or stories of the region, but unfortunately you do not speak Sul, and so it's kind of lost on you. Unfortunately.
Can I grab Kiffi's hat?
Well, yeah, I mean, if Kiffi doesn't mind, that's totally up to. I don't know what Kiffi wanted to do. If Kiffi was just going to be like, I don't know, but it's up to Kiffi.
Yeah, Kiffi was kind of, since this is Fortubo's original people.
Mm-hmm.
Kiffi was kind of interested to go around to see what kind of temples are in the city.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Okay, like I said, they have, there is definitely a temple to Braum. There is a temple to Fortubo. There is, let me give you a little bit more info. Well, don't tell me that. Sorry. Yeah, I know that there's a few other ones. One thing that you definitely notice is that there are no... You don't see a lot. There are no elvish deities or around, so yeah, not a lot of elves here. Yeah, there is. Oh yes, there is. This one is a very important one, and that's Zerbo. He's the sole god of the sea, sailing, money, and business. This, I would say most likely he is probably, his temple here is the largest. And you can see that probably has a pretty standard following amongst the people here. So that would definitely be one of them. Of course, you know that Brahms is here because you met Varpu, and of course, Fortubo. So do you want to go to the one for Fortubo?
Well, I think I would want to go to the God of the Sea one and make some offerings and chat up the priest and get some blessings for our upcoming voyage.
Okay.
And then if there's time left, I'll spend the rest of the afternoon at Fortubo's.
Okay. So yeah, you end up going over to the Temple of Zerbo, and as you approach it, it's again another wooden, a large wooden building. The door is just huge, just two huge double doors. As you slowly push one of them open, you could hear it creak on its hinges, and inside is just this beautiful a beautiful stone floor, wooden columns reaching up. Again, a lot like with a lot of the temples and cathedrals and things, you don't have pews. A lot of it's just where people just stand. But as you do so and shut the door behind you, an acolyte of Zerbo approaches and bows to you and says, "Oh, good." And then kind of stumbles for just a moment because he's never met a dwarf before. You can tell he's a little surprised. And he's like, "Oh, excuse me, sir." As he's taller than you, so he was a little bit taken, like, what? And he says, "Welcome to the Temple of Zerbo. How can we help you?"
Greetings. I am Kiffi Blackhammer, priest of Fortubo. I have come seeking favor from the god of the sea for an upcoming voyage.
Oh, of course, sir. Please feel free to walk amongst, enter the sanctuary. And he just makes way for you as he kind of just motions for you to proceed. You see another acolyte come out from kind of the side and approach the acolyte that you were talking to, and you could hear kind of hushed whispers. You can make a perception check to see if you are able to hear what they are saying.
All right.
Dang. Okay, so Kiffi with the ears of I don't know what's a creature that has really good hearing other than
halflings.
What?
Halfling.
Oh,
I thought he said Catholics.
I did too. like them Catholics.
They don't hear or
I know all your secrets.
No, that's good. I like that. That was funny. Okay, yeah. So you can overhear them talking, and and it's nothing malicious or anything. It's just that both of them had never met a dwarf before, so this was kind of new and exciting for them. So as you go further in, you can see that there is kind of like an alms box on the wall for people to leave money for the poor. But there is also a gentleman who is up further, closer to what you believe, obviously an altar, who is working on, he's either cleaning or arranging something on the altar itself. So are you approaching him? What would you like to do?
I will approach the gentleman by the altar.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, as you walk along the stone floor, it's hard for you to be stealthy. You're not built for it. So,
no, I would never even try.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to try. So as you kind of clunk, 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 clunk up, he turns, looks down from the dais and smiles and says, "Greetings. It is rare that we have dwarven visitors. Welcome." And
greetings.
My name is Glaumer. I am the high priest here for Zerbo. Welcome to Drakenheim.
Hi. Greetings. I am Kiffi Blackhammer, a humble priest of Fortubo.
Oh,
I am
welcome.
Just briefly in the city, about to embark on a lengthy sea voyage, and I wish to make an offering to your gods for a favor at sea.
That is extremely noble of you, and I would be more than willing to commune with you for your for good luck and fortune on your journey. And so he steps down from the dais and kind of takes you over to an area where it's specifically set aside for prayer. And he, after a few moments and stuff like that, you all pray. He prays to Zerbo to make sure that you and your companions are safe upon the seas. And once he has done so, said, Master Kiffi, it is again wonderful to meet you. Will you be leaving a donation?
Yes, I will be leaving a donation of 100 gold pieces.
Oh. He says, thank you so much, Kiffi. That is extremely generous and very kind of you. And I do truly hope that Zerbo, his eye is upon you and your friends and your journey. I have great faith that he will bless you and make your journey swift.
It is important. Thank you very much.
Of
Great,
course.
Sir.
Feel free to come by to return anytime. As he kind of jingles the bag of coins that he just gave you.
I am sure.
Yeah, so as you walk out, the acolytes are actually waiting by the door, so they open the door for you so you don't have to open it. And they bow respectfully to you and close the door behind you. So you end up making your way. You were there probably about a good 45 minutes, almost an hour. When you finally make your way over to the Temple of Fortubo. And you, it's not as large, but it is very, very spacious. I mean, it's a beautiful temple. And as you walk in, it's very similar. Stone floors, a lot of wood. It's nice. But you're not approached by an acolyte or anything of that nature. But you are greeted at the door by a priest. And he looks up and says, welcome. And then he kind of looks really hard at you, looks at your armor and your setup. But the thing that really draws his attention is the hammer, which is, I guess you have that on your back, or do you carry it?
Well, I mean, it's a warhammer. It's not like it's a giant thing. It's hanging from my belt.
Okay, so yeah, it's hanging from your belt. Yeah, as soon as he spies this, he immediately says, "Sir, who are you?"
Greetings. Humble priest of Fortubo.
He stiffens a little bit and he says, "I was told that you were going to be here. I had a vision. Really? I had a vision, and Fortubo himself told me that you were coming to Krakenheim."
Cool.
You can see that he's very excited to meet you, and he says, "You are the one who wields the gods' hammers. That's incredible."
Indeed, I'm but a vessel. No need to be nervous.
He says, "Please come in and have a drink with me."
Ooh, drink? Yes.
So he takes, it's like right now there's not anyone else here. It's just him. He takes you back into his office, which, kind of off to the side. And he brings out he has a a carafe of wine, but he also has some other things. He says, when I was told by Fortubo that you were coming, and he bade me that I should give you something that that would have meaning to you. And he brings out this small cask and he sets it in front of you. As soon as you see it, you realize this is the hard stuff from home. This is the stuff from the mountain. This is something that obviously cost him dearly to get. And he pushes it over to you.
I'm honored.
And he says, no, the honor is all mine. Oh my. So you were here. Why? Fortubo he did not tell me why you were here. He just told me that you were going to be inside his temple here in Krakenheim and to prepare.
Yes, I am just about to embark on a great quest with my companions. A very important quest that could have world-shaking ramifications. So I just, before we leave, hopefully on the morrow, I just wanted to be in the presence of Fortubo in his temple.
Oh, that's exciting. So you're here with others. That is wonderful. Do you know where you're going?
Not exactly. It's very far. That's all I know.
Then our favorite rocket ship.
Well, may your journeys be blessed by Fortubo. It's oh my! I'm just I don't know. I'm just so excited to finally to meet you after seeing the vision that I had received. Said, I wish I had more to give you. I really do. Of course, we will keep you. The congregation will keep you in our prayers. Should I mention to the congregation that you were here? I have said nothing about this until now. The vision that I had received. I don't want to compromise your mission.
Oh, well, it's not a secret mission, so certainly the more prayers, the better. Share
of course. Of course. He says, is there anything that I can do for you now to help make your stay any better?
I don't need anything material, but if you would like to join me in the sanctuary, we could worship together.
Of course. That would be wonderful. And so he stands up. He says, please, if you want to, if you need to leave, you don't have to carry the cask of the good stuff out, but you can come back and pick it up before you leave. So you all walk back in the sanctuary. You're kneeling before the altar, which is really just kind of a large anvil that has gemstones encrusted in it. And you spend probably about another good 45 minutes to an hour there. All the while, you can feel, you do feel the power. The power is there. But if somebody, if somebody asked the priest, Glamour, if what he felt is that the power was not from the building or was not from the altar, but it was coming from you. It's amazing. Okay.
It's amazing.
So yeah, you, like I said, spend about 45 minutes to an hour there. You finish with your prayers and then return to the office to pick up your casks. Now, the cask itself probably has probably 20 to 25 cups of of the stuff. So it's good size, and you can, of course, you don't have to share it. That's up to you, Kiffi. Well, you got to think, this is stuff that would probably bury most of you. This isn't the stuff you got at Celene that was, it's not elvish stuff. It's not the stuff they were selling at the old 97, that stuff.
But if he put it in the decanter, he'd have enough for everybody.
Ooh. Okay. That is cool.
So Ryan, when I heard the performer earlier, we heard a performer. I rolled a perception check of a 6. So I think this dude is a musical fucking genius, and I'm loudly clapping, just thinking that was wonderful, great music. I love these people, and I'm talking really slow and loud, like a tourist, to help them understand me. And then I asked him, do you mind? I play a little bit too. Do you mind if I play?
Well, of course. That would be wonderful.
So Tomas goes into a song, and this song is sung to the tune of A Drunken Sailor. What shall we do with an elven maiden? What shall we do with an elven maiden? What shall we do with an elven maiden when the moon is shining? Hey, hey, lift your horns up, way, hey, lift your horns up, way, hey, lift your horns up, drink her to her beauty. Kiss her on the lips in the morning, kiss her on the lips and toast the morning, kiss her on the lips and toast the morning, with our meat still burning. Way, hey, feast and flirtin', way, hey, feast and flirtin', way, hey, feast and flirtin', kiss the finest turning. Dance her down by the firelights, go boys, dance with her down by the firelights, go boys, dance with her down by the firelights, go boys, heat and laughter rising. Way, hey, boldly, lustily, way, hey, boldly, lustily, way, hey, boldly, lustily. This is the one I can't get in here. Drachenheimer's never weary. Lay her down where the waves are sighing, lay her down where the waves are sighing, lay her down where the waves are sighing. Elvens can't tame the Drachenheimers. Way, hey, horns are way, hey, horns are clashing. Way, hey, horns are clashing. Way, hey, meat is splashing. Drachenheimers take their plunder.
Krakenheim.
Yeah, it's Krakenheim. Yeah, I
Krakenheim.
made that mistake too.
I was trying to get it from him. I was trying to ping Russ. I'm like, I can't get this in here. What are they called? And he's like, Sewell. I'm like, fuck you, man. Anyway.
No. Listen, what are your people called? Sewell, Frost Barbarians.
Yeah, they're Sewell.
I rolled a 7, but I'm singing in common, so you might not understand.
Okay.
Oh, they speak common.
But Kelex is there, and he understands.
I'm so sorry, Kelex.
So let me go. So let's go around, make sure that I got everybody. So Yarn, what were you doing? Were you just going back to the
I was going back to the Citadel. I need to find my brother. I need to find out if there are any berserkers at loose ends.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're able to find your brother, who is sitting kind of like in an office bed chamber. Of course, he opens the you knock on the door. He opens the chamber and says, "Yarn, please come in." So, what'd you think of the ship?
I love the ship. It's going to work perfectly.
I was surprised. I did not realize this was going on under my nose. I was a little bit. At first, I was a little upset, I have to admit, but now that I understand the mission and I understand why you needed it, I could not be more pleased with the outcome. And
I apologize that I could not tell you about it.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, look, I was thinking, we're a pretty powerful group. We can do most anything. But I was wondering if there were any enterprising young men in your area in Krakenheim that you don't particularly want to have around anymore. Not for a death thing, but for an adventure thing.
Are you just looking for crew? I mean, I know that I talked with Varpu, and she said that they already have a crew picked for you of what's left of the finest.
These would be boarders.
Oh, you're looking for Marines for the most part. Okay. I'm sure we can find some who would be willing to take on that task.
And it's like any sea voyage. I'll do my best to get you home, but I can't promise it. But if I get home, you will get home. One way or the other.
Well, yes, I'm sure we can find something or some bodies to fill that niche. That is not a problem.
Before tomorrow morning?
I will have the steward start finding what you need.
I figure
what numbers are we looking at?
3 or 4.
That I know we can get.
I'd love a platoon, but
You'd love 32 men to just be able to, throw at an enemy ship. Yeah.
Well, that's what Marines are. See that ship? I don't want to see it in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, take it apart. Okay. So, yeah, he's like, yes. And as he just writes down on a scroll, and he reaches back behind him and pulls a lanyard, and you hear a bell ring somewhere off in the distance. And within just a few moments, you see a servant rap on the door. He stands, opens it, hands it, says, "Make sure this gets to Bruni immediately." And the young man bows deeply and runs off. Again, your brother closes the door and says, "So, is there anything else I can get you? I know that you're leaving tomorrow, and I know Sif really does not want you to go, but I know after what you told us yesterday of why this is so important. She'll understand. I mean, she has to.
And I will be back. I have no doubt in my mind.
Good.
Now, while I am here, is there anything I can do for you?
Well, no. I believe you've answered the question on how the plague started and how it was ended, so that helps us out a lot. You taking the item with you also helps, being that it is such a evil artifact. We definitely don't want it within the confines of Krakenheim. So I don't think there's anything that we need at this point in time. I know that you've taken a position as a court wizard.
With Bissell. How the hell did I get to Bissell in the first place? What did we need there?
I don't think it was really a matter of that. As a wizard, of course, there's a chances for apprenticeship, and I guess your master in Bissell was the only one who was willing to take on an ice bitten soul as yourself. So I think that's how it all ended up.
But yes, I've set roots there. But my next appointment is with Sigurd, because if I can get his coordinates, I can come back much more often.
Well, that would be great. Yeah, I think it would definitely do the family good if you spent some time here. He says, so you're supposed to see him this afternoon?
I'm heading there after I leave here.
Excellent. Well, brother, again, it's good seeing you. And do not be a stranger. I wish you luck.
That's not
Yeah. And he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, wherever you're going, give me the sea and the winds, push you there faster and get you home quicker.
Thank you, brother. And I leave. And I wander off to get home Sigurd.
Okay, so Sigurd has a tower, like most wizards do. And you're able to find him there. And he is going through, you rap on the door, and you can hear him kind of yell down to you. And he says, come on in. And so you head up the stairs, and he says, Yarn, it's so good to see you. I figured I would see you before you were going to leave. I'm glad you did. I have something for you. And he reaches in to a sack on the table, and he brings out this clay ball. And he says, as I had promised, and he hands it to you. And as you grab this clay ball, it turns into one of those little tiny clay golems. You saw the one that he had, and he says, this is for you. And he hands you this little tiny clay golem. Now, what you can do with the clay golem, I will give you the information, is the clay golem does not fight, but it can deliver spells. So, like, if you put a spell on it, it can cast spells for you. But it can only do, like, up to 3 levels of spells.
Fireball is 3 levels.
3, yeah, you can put a fireball on this little bastard and send it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous, but it doesn't fight. You can use it for other things, but like I said, you can cast up, the 3 levels of spells through it.
How does that work? Do I charge it with the spell, and then it has that spell until it? Okay.
Yep. That's all you got to do. You just charge it with whatever spells or spell you want. And then when you want to use it, you just tell it to do what you want it to do. Be like, hey, go over there and like. Now, here's kind of the weird thing about it. It casts the spell, but it kind of is almost kind of like if you were doing fireball, it's kind of like a little bomb. It doesn't have the range. It just runs up and then just blows up. But being that it's made of clay, it always comes back together. So it always recreates itself. So you don't lose it, but it's really kind of like a little walking bomb, if that's what you want it to do. It just doesn't have the power.
I'm not seeing that as a downside.
You don't see that as being a downside? Yeah. And being that it's so small, it's considered a tiny creature, which makes its dexterity is extremely high. So, and it's very hard to hit if something was trying to aim for it. And they're actually pretty fast. So you now have this creature, this simulacrum little monster that you can just use it for whatever. And he says, so I heard that you saw the ship and that you liked it.
Indeed.
Good.
I even named it the Wave Raven.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful name. This is good. So, is there anything that I can do for you before you leave?
Yes.
What is it that you need?
I would like to know the coordinates of your teleport, sir.
Of course. And so he says, give me just a few moments. I shall write everything down for you. Of course, commit it to memory, put it in your spell book. And any time that you need to come back here, feel free at any time. This tower is just as much your tower it is mine. And I would be honored for you to use it. And he hands you the document, hands you the scroll.
Excellent. And I'm sure that you already have Antaros.
Yes, I do.
I have taken over that tower. So, again, it is as open to you as ever.
I rarely get to the Crystal Citadel, and when I do, it's usually for very extremely important reasons. So, I did hear that you faced off against the Drow Sorceress, though. Unfortunately, I was not able to make that meeting. How did that go?
I'm alive.
You're extremely lucky.
Yes.
That's a very, very dangerous creature. But good.
Our Paladin Kelex was killed by a finger of death. No, power word kill. Power word kill. So, but we were able to get him back.
That's wonderful. That is good. So you leave.
That's all the business I got.
So
tomorrow we leave.
So tomorrow morning you will be leaving. I'll make sure to be on the docks to wave you by and see your friends off. Excellent. I had a chance to sit and talk with the young princess today, the one that you brought with you.
Ooh, that's enough.
Yes. Do you know, it seems like where you all are going, it seems that you're leaving her there. Is that true?
That's yet to be determined. It's possible.
She has a feeling that is what is to become of her. I think it might not be a bad idea that if there is any way that you can secure a passage for her, either magically or physically, so that she can at least, if things turn badly for her, that she can flee. It would be very sad to see someone of just an extraordinary young lady fall to whatever happens to be in the wilds in this strange land that you're going. So, well, good luck.
If I'm around, she always has a way back.
That's great.
The whole party, the whole party has a way back.
Good.
And I'm not sure if she has any magical ability yet. She's an elf. She should. And I have scrolls that would be able for her to use.
Yes, I talked with her at length about her skills. Yes, she does have a magical abilities. Yeah, she does seem to be a whiz with the bow, though. She does seem to be quite attached to that weapon. So I was able to give her something. I hope you don't mind. It's a special bowstring. I think it will come in handy for her if and when she should need it.
We thank you.
Of course. So, is that is that all you were going to do?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, cool. Grenna, were you doing anything while this was all going on?
No, maybe just looking around. Maybe just get a fight.
Wait, what? Get into a fight?
Looking around.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were looking to get into a fight. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Because I'm the most fighty one in the group.
Well, I mean, you could cause a lot of havoc. I mean, you could easily do some real damage here, because all you'd have to do is change into your Fae form, and it would just be nightmare scenario for this place.
That would be fun. Just change into me and start walking around. See how many people freak out? Nah. Gonna go. Look at the shop.
Okay. Yeah, so a lot of the things that you're seeing are mostly handmade items. I mean, there is, of course, there's not a lot of outside trade. there's a lot of local trade and things of that nature. Like I said, fishing is a big deal here. Whaling, stuff like that is big. So it's pretty insular, probably the best way to put it. So, but there are some really interesting items. There are little wood carvings. There's some just sort of wild local things. So you kind of get a kind of a feel for the people in the Cold Lands and Krakenheim. Yeah. Did I miss anybody? Pav. I think, did we cover you, Pav?
Yeah, I was just going to go to the end. I was going to do some shopping,
right.
But yeah, we've gotten past. I'm good. Thank you, though.
Okay, cool. So we're going to fast forward to the next day. And as you all are getting ready, you're putting your armor on, getting all of your gear, coming downstairs, saying goodbye to Yarn's family. You see that the wizard is there, his brother, his sister, the steward is there, and as they all, everybody is walking with you to the pier to see you off on your journey. And as you get there, you notice that there's a lot of townspeople who have also gathered as well. And they are standing there along the waterfront. Some of them have, handkerchiefs and things like that to wave. And it's just a very, it's not what you would call festive. It does seem that someone has taken the time to alert that there is something important happening here. But Yarn's brother and sister and the Sigurd and Bruni, they said, we did not tell anyone that this was about your journey. So as you all are approaching, you can see that last few little bits of things finally come out of the warehouse, and they put them on the boat or on the ship. That's not a boat. And you all climb aboard. And you all are standing there along the railing, waving back to everybody. Yarn, your family is there. They're waving as it's like the wind is just, it's picking up, so it makes the sails like blow out.
Time.
Yes.
Time.
Yep.
All right. I'm casting a spell.
Okay.
Program Delusion.
Okay.
It's 3 minutes of a wasp with a horde of flying insects around her.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So, like I said, is you do this. You make this magical illusion.
And that will happen every time a ship leaves from this position.
Oh, wow. So this is a permanent permanency issue. Wow. Okay, so as you're searching the faces in the crowd, like I said, you find your family, and standing next to your sister is the priestess, Vadarpu. She is also waving to you, and as you cast this, you just see her kind of just put her hands to her chest like this, and just smiles at you. I need everybody to make a perception check as you're.
I didn't realize Yarn was such a softie. He's such a little sweetheart.
I sent him a picture of what his wife looks like.
Okay, so I got a perception from Kiffi of a 19 as being the highest. A 15.
We're on a boat.
Yarn. Damn, Yarn. Yarn's murdering it, and Timble's murdering it. Okay, so yeah, as you guys are, you've already gone past the slip. You're pretty far. You're not too far out that you still can't kind of make. you can still see faces and things of that nature. But the thing that really draws Yarn and Timble, as you're looking, you see something in the crowd that kind of they push themselves forward to the very end of the dock, and as you look at you see there's like a little bit of a commotion, and then you just see this little figure standing there at the end of the pier.
Who's the little figure?
And as you're squinting to kind of look better, because like I said, there's kind of like a fog rolling in from the sea. It pulls the hood back, and you see Toby.
Firebolt.
And yeah, you're too far off. And that is where we're going to
240 feet.
That's where we're going. That is where we're going to stop on this session. All righty. And that's where we call it an end for this session. All righty. What'd you guys think?
Well, my first question is the audio going to be left running during the break so we know what to say this time?
I can leave it on or I can turn it off. What would you rather me do?
Turn it off.
Off.
Okay. Yeah. We'll turn it off.
I'd like to leave it on, so I'm going to keep practicing my what do you do with a drunken maiden or an elven maiden.
Okay. So folks watching at home, hang tight. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be coming back with episode 67. So do not run away. There's more to come. So don't. And we will be back in just a moment.
Everybody's on my radar because I'm a conspiracy theorist.
I know. It's like you're talking about the watching that stuff today with Kennedy and what's her face. I'm like, I really haven't watched a whole lot of politics since I was told by the nurses and doctors to not watch that stuff because my blood pressure kept going up. So right after.
All right.
When I go in for PT, they literally would change the channel because I couldn't have that stuff on because they watched my blood pressure just go whoop, right on up.
Hey, so real quick before Brian jumps in, we have GalaxyCon here in Richmond, and they have a horror con every year. Guess who they have appearing at the horror con this year? Tommy Chong of Cheech and Chong. Man, I'm fucking getting. I'm gonna have prop joints and fucking get a picture of us roofing some doobies on that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Mystic Syndicate. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Brian. And here we are with episode 67, I think. I think that's where we're at. And so we're going to be joining the crew as they are on their new ship. What's the name of the ship again? Something Ravens?
I don't know. He never made his will save after I tried to persuade him to spell it wrong.
It's the Waverly.
President Chicks Can't Hold Their Smoke.
The Wave.
Hop.
It's the Wave Raven. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So Yarn, you take the wheel of this beautiful vessel, and probably you're probably about 2 or 3 miles out when Asenath walks up the stairs there to the to where the wheel is, and she looks up at you and says, Master Yarn, I believe this needs to go to you. And she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a flag. And it is the Royal Standard of Celene.
Well, Your Highness, if you will run it up the main flag, the main mast, I'd appreciate it.
She looks very excited about this because this is something that is. So you see one of the sailors escorts her down to the center mast, and they undo the lanyard and bring down the stays. Yes, Timble? You have your finger up doing something? I don't know what you're doing. You're muted, but like that helps.
Man, that was a really intense.
Go ahead and finish running up the flag. I'm waiting after that so that I can talk to Yarn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's up?
So yeah, the sailor helps her, clip the flag to it, and he steps back as she starts to pull the lanyard up, and it slowly starts making its way all the way to the very top of the mast, past the crow's nest, and it is now kind of official. And yeah,
that's half of my vision.
Here, ship one.
Why don't you try opening the other eye?
So
that was bad, Ed.
So
Yarn. Hey, Yarn.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something back there. Can we turn this barge around?
No. Because by the time we get back there, he'll be gone.
You can swim.
Okay, then why don't you
can swim?
Do some of your wackadoo?
Some
of your wackadoo and send somebody a message.
That I can do.
Because I do believe they need to be on alert.
Okay. So right out explanation of Toby, description of Toby,
Evil
the fact that he was on the fucking wharf, and tie it to a rock, teleport circle, toss it into to Master Sigurd's quarters.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
How about that? Is that sufficient?
No, but it'll work.
Why don't we toss you through the hole?
You want to go back? I can get you back, but I can't get you back.
He didn't want to go anyway.
You mean I can get off this boat where I'm only going to have like fish and briny shit to eat? I can go back there, head on back to Celene. Hey, yeah. I'm not seeing a downside.
Until you get there and
Come on,
everybody goes,
Timble.
you guys can just
You can get through this.
Okay. So,
until you get back to Selene, and the queen says, well, where's my daughter?
okay. So, how we're going to play this, because it's going to take about the journey itself. It takes about 3 months. It's a very, very long journey to where you're going. So what I want you guys to do is, now, Yarn, being that you are familiar with ships, you were raised around them. I mean, this is something that your people did often. And I wish I'd kind of played on this earlier. Okay, I'm sure everybody's familiar with Pirates of the Caribbean and Johnny Depp's character, Captain Jack Sparrow. And as you notice, like when he walks around on land, he is just really like weird. But when he's on the boat, he's fine. He walks around just perfectly. It's a shame we didn't kind of write that into Yarn's story, where he just walks around like he's always like off center. But when he's on the ship, it's like everything he just falls back into is just it's normal. Where the rest of you guys have a little bit of it takes a little acclimation time. So I would like everybody to make a Constitution save except Yarn. Because Yarn,
do I have to make it? I'm an admiral. I'm a commodore.
No. you have to make one too. Okay, so Grenna, you don't seem to be affected by the sea at all, but Timble's like turned green and he's hanging off the side.
I'm near death.
Yeah,
I'm near death.
Tomas did well. Yeah, Timble's green.
Okay, hold on. I gotta click on my character. Hold on. This will be fun. You said a con check, yeah?
Yeah, it's just a con check. Okay.
Where the hell?
Where did it go? Oh, wow. Okay, Kelex did really, really well. Yarn. Okay, Yarn. You have a plus 14 on ship handling. That's perfect. That's what I was expecting. Okay, no, that's fine. So, but
he gets to use it.
Okay. So, who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Am I missing Kiffi? Okay, Kiffi, you are affected, but you're not as bad as Timble. Timble has lost like all of the food that he ate, and he's literally holding on to the railing with his head sticking out, and there's just like vomit on the side of the ship.
You guys figure out the volume of the volume of fluid that's coming out of him versus the size of him.
Yeah, so Kiffi, you are queasy, but you're not vomit up like nauseous. It's not as bad as Timble. Everybody else did relatively okay. The thing with Grenna, though, because of your ability to like when you go back and forth to the Feywild, it's kind of like that in a way, and you just kind of just roll with it. So you didn't have any problem with it. As a matter of fact, as you're just kind of looking around at everybody else getting a little queasy, you're like, huh. I'm not affected by this at all. And of course, Yarn, you're totally fine. So Yarn, what you can do is, being that you have a ship handling skill, you can impart some of your skill knowledge to your group mates. So how we're going to do that is, you have 3 months of travel. And so every month that you're at sea, they will get to roll a 1d4, and they can add whatever they get together to come up with a ship handling or a sailing skill. So if you guys want to go ahead and do that, we can do that, and then we're going to get into the meat of the journey itself, the voyage.
So just 1d4 or 3d4?
It's going to be 3d4.
Okay. Any modifiers like intelligence or anything?
Nope.
Did Richard leave to go get?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are we doing?
So, yeah, you can either roll that now or you can roll it later. It really doesn't matter.
How many?
Cool.
I got a 9, but it didn't show up in Roll20. Why is that?
I don't know.
All right, let me do it. Let me do it in Roll20, because I did it in D&D Beyond. So hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay. We need to just roll 2 individual, not 2 together.
Yeah,
Got it.
I take the 11 versus the 9.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so you can actually write that in somewhere or add it to your notes that you have a little bit of skill when it comes to sailing. This will also come in handy here in just a few minutes. So don't fret.
All right, so I got an 8.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, just write it down somewhere so you know where it is. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, you continue on across the sea. You the Yarn is able to maneuver the ship through ice flows and out into a more warmer sea on the other side. If you want to bring up a map, you feel free to do so. But I'll kind of let you know you're heading east away from the Flyness. And Yarn is using the coordinates that he got from, I believe it was in Terra. Well, no, it wasn't in Terra. It was from Moore's Ivy, who was telling you the exact locations, the stars that you need to follow, and how to. And of course, you already knew how to use a sextant and an astrolabe and stuff like that. This was not something that was alien to you. You know how to shoot an azimuth with these things and be able to track the sun and find out exactly which latitude you're at. I mean, this is not alien to you. This is your childhood, for God's sakes. So, alrighty. So after the beginning of the second month, you get into what would be considered the center part of this ocean. And the seas are churning and getting rougher and rougher as the clouds thicken and the sky darkens to the east. And you can feel that rain is definitely on the way. And as you're looking at these clouds, you can see that lightning is going from cloud to cloud, cloud to ground. It's kind of concerning. Most of you are standing there on the deck as Yarn prepares himself for what he needs to do. So, being that you know that you're sailing right into this, Yarn, what do you want to do to prepare the ship?
Well, we lash everything down.
Okay.
We reduce sail to only leeway. That way, you're only going enough forward that you're going over the waves as opposed to trying to go through them. So,
okay. So very good.
We could rig a sea anchor, but I'm not sure what advantage.
Okay. So, I mean, you have all these options. That's definitely not something that was left out.
And I have prepared the wheel for lashing if necessary.
Okay. So just in case, yeah, to keep it from, more primarily to keep the rudder from just being totally shattered. You definitely don't want that.
Nope.
Yeah. So, what is everybody else? What are you telling everyone else to do? You're the captain of the ship, so you need to let them know what they need to do.
I'm telling the crew to prepare for heavy weather.
Cool.
Dropping, raising the sails, getting only for the leeway. The jib should be because rigging the lifelines up and down the deck. Having all of the people that it would be very difficult to swim lash themselves to one of the lifelines. Hint, Kiffi. Anybody that doesn't weigh a lot, go ahead and lash in. Everybody not necessarily on deck, go under deck, go below deck.
Okay. So I need to know who is staying on deck with Yarn and who's going below.
I'm staying.
I think I just did the first skill check for this. I rolled a 19. I just rolled a d20 plus my modifier. Is he making the right call? I'm second guessing him already.
Oh God.
Kiffi's going below deck because it's the closest to underground you can get.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Kiffi is below deck.
And now that's actually very important, Kiffi, because I can't see under the deck. So if anything goes wrong under the deck, I need to know.
Okay, so let me get okay, so Tomas, you've rolled a 19 on to determine if Yarn is actually making the right call. Correct. Everything he has said sounds very reasonable and very knowledgeable. Actually, what you can do is give me Yarn, if you'll give me another ship handling roll. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can tell by the way that Yarn is carrying himself and the way he is barking orders to his crew that it sounds as though this is something that he has done before in the past, and you should feel confident that he has everything in good hands. Cool. Okay. Anyone else going below deck? Because I know that I know Kiffi's below deck, Kelex is up. Who else is going below deck?
I'll go below deck.
I'm going below.
I'm small. I'll blow away.
Well, we're going outlier.
And
I'm staying on deck.
Okay, so I only have three of you up top, which is of course Yarn and Kiffi. No, not Yarn, Kelex, and Tomas. That's all I got upstairs. Okay, cool. Oh,
I rolled a,
Captain Yarn, give me your orders. What do you need me to do?
Nothing at this point. Just stand right here and don't go overboard.
I'm lashing myself in, but I'm also telling the any of the other shipmates with a 30 persuasion. I taught him everything he knows.
In which
As,
language?
as ambassador from the yeomanry, I taught him, or as admiral from the yeomanry, I taught him all his seaman skills.
The land-locked country.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, that's cool.
And I rolled a 30.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I mean, so they're like, wow, that's impressive. They're kind of like, huh, wow. I thought.
Didn't he grow up in Creighton?
Yeah, I mean, it's like somebody was like, wait, wasn't he like? And it's like, shh.
They don't get to question it. They got to beat a 30 to figure that out. They believe me.
No, they believe. Yeah, they believe you. They believe that you obviously know what you're talking about, and that you were the true inspiration behind the voyage itself. Okay,
Perfect.
Very
beautiful.
Handling a canoe.
Or was it those ship? Or were those little boats that you guys took through the Rushmores that got blown up?
That's it. That's it.
The ones that got blown the hell up. It was beautiful.
They weren't there.
No, they weren't, but all the rest of you were.
But your story is so... Well, it's just reached everyone's ears.
It was a tale of epic adventure. Yes. Okay.
A tale of high adventure.
High adventure. Okay. So, yeah. So, like I said, the ship is starting to rock a little bit. I need Yarn. You do not need to make any rolls when it comes to these. But the landlubbers, unfortunately, will have to make dexterity saves, and they get to add their plus for whatever their ship that remember that we just rolled. You get to add that to your dexterity roll.
Cool. Who's up there with us? Me, Yarn, and
yeah. So, but everybody will have to make it because unless you're downstairs in your hammock, you are going to be. It's kind of important that you're on your legs there. You'll be on your legs, so you'd have to take it. I
rolled a 35. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're sitting there moonwalking across your quarters. Timble. Okay. So yeah, Timble did good. Tomas. Okay, so Tomas, what I need you to do is I need you to make another quick dexterity save. DC 15. 15 is, huh?
Originally, it's a 15. I forgot to add the 7. That's why I put a 7, 15 right below it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's fine. No, okay, yeah, then you don't have to worry about it. You're good. You did not fall on your keister or go over the railing, so that's good. Anybody else? Kelex did great.
I tumbled into my hammock.
Okay.
Very
yeah, you rolled a 1, so yeah, you ended up like when it rocked real quickly to the right, it kind of pitched you a little bit, and you
airborne.
Yeah, you just kind of were propelled a little bit, but yeah, but you're okay. You didn't get being that you were below deck, you didn't get thrown overboard or anything, so that's kind of good. All right, good deal. So, you're now getting into the actual storm itself, and the wind and the rain is just pounding the deck. It is coming down just sheets and sheets of just rain. Every once in a while, the darkness is punctuated by a flash of lightning, illuminating a little bit around you, illuminating the angry sea that is tossing the ship. And I need everybody on the deck to make a perception check.
Woohoo!
Meanwhile, Ed is up there doing a Captain Dan, lashing himself to the
Lieutenant Dan, yeah.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
What was the save? I'm sorry, Brian.
It's just a perception check.
Perception check. Got it.
And Brian, while everybody's doing that, Kelex, he rolled a 10, so he's not paying attention, but he's tying a leather strap around his leg and casting freedom of movement.
Perfect. Okay. So with freedom of movement, you are no longer going to be subject to the whims of the ship. Yeah. So that's kind of nice. That's very wise. Wise decision,
That's
sir.
cool.
Yeah, it is good.
You got another one of them things?
I cast, and you know what? They're not concentration, which is kind of nice. So I want to cast it on Yarn too.
No, I was thinking more Tomas.
Yeah, because
Really want him more mobile.
Oh.
yeah. For the most part, Yarn is pretty much connecting himself to the wheel and the housing of the wheel, so he's kind of stationary. So Yarn Yarn and Tomas is this crack of thunder and this bright flash of lightning. You see something in the water. Tomas, what you see is this tentacle just start reaching up from the sea. Yarn, though, as you're looking off to the other side, you see your nightmare come true. As
Tomas yells, "Japanese port off the port bow."
All right.
Yes, as you stare into this gigantic green eye, which is just below the water line, and immediately your eye flashes back up to the flag at the top. Just complete. It's almost sort of like if you're familiar with precognition, where it's like everything that you saw in the dream is now coming true. Everything is happening, and you're thinking, "Oh, this is it.
Woohoo!
This is it." I need everybody on the deck to roll for initiative. Make sure to click on your icons, please. Your tokens, and you can roll.
Are you going to show a ship? Is there a map of the ship, or are we just?
Oh no, I'm going to show it to you. Hang tight.
Okay.
Patience and grasshopper.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over to the map so everybody can see it. You guys should be able to see it, and everybody at home should be able to see it. Let us know if you can't see it, folks.
Okay, hold on. Now I gotta
all black.
Select it. All right. I rolled a 4. It didn't show up there, Brian, because I hadn't clicked on the token after you changed the map.
Terrible.
I know.
What am I to do with you guys? Okay.
I know.
Okay, so all I have right now
I
up
don't
there,
see anything.
all I have is the Kraken. Anybody else? Initiative. Okay, so Tomas, give me another roll so I can change it. So I don't have to type.
Oh, okay. I'll give you.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yarn. So Yarn, what did you get? You got an 11 originally. Let's see. So Grenna, I don't know why you rolled because you're not up on the deck.
I didn't roll.
Well, somebody did.
I did.
I rolled
at the very, very beginning because I didn't. We weren't going to use it. And I did what you were supposed to do, which is pull up the map, click on your little token, and then roll. That is what I did.
Okay.
But I don't have any even click.
Okay.
I have a black screen.
Okay. So Tomas had 11. Yarn had a. What'd 11. You have? 11. Okay. Kraken had 18, and Kelex had a 4.
Yeah.
At a what? 14? 17. Nice. Okay.
No, that was I kept hitting the wrong bloody button. I kept hitting all the other I words except for initiative.
Oh, intimidation. Oh, so you had a 2? A 2.
I originally rolled a 4 when you changed the map, and I hadn't clicked the token. So
okay, so yeah, we can give you the 4. I mean, that's fine.
I changed it actually just to let you know. Players can actually, because I did it. I changed my initiative in the turn order.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So if I go here, I can let's just give me let's do this. See.
Okay, I don't know why Yarn's up there twice. I'm gonna kill off.
I'm only up there once. I'm not up there at all.
Oh, that's strange.
I
will refresh it to see what happens. Patience, everybody. As roll 20 can be a little fickle. A little fickle. Okay, so everybody should be seeing their tokens.
Nope.
Yeah, you are. You got to zoom. Oh, you're not up there. Nope, you're not. Oh, what happened here?
He refreshed.
Oh.
Yep, I refreshed. Okay, I see Kelex, Yarn, Tomas, and the Kraken.
Okay, I don't see me, but that's okay.
Okay.
It does not matter because I can see the me on the other one.
Okay.
How about that?
So cool. Alrighty. So the Kraken is going to go first, and he is going to reach out with one of his tentacle attacks, and he is going to try to hit Kelex with his first one. 29.
Ryan, do you have
Oh,
Yarn?
yeah, that's gonna hit.
What?
Yarn's not in the initiative.
I'll refresh it one more time, but I don't know why it's not doing it.
I'm refreshing too, just in case.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, everybody's up there, according to mine. Okay.
Well, that's all that matters.
Okay, so yeah, it hits you. And it is going to do a total of 23 points of damage. And you are now grappled. Okay. It is going to use its second tentacle to try to grab Tomas. Let's see if it is successful. It's a 24.
Oh, just hits. Ah.
Okay. And you are going to take 24 points of damage.
Ouch.
And you are also grappled.
Can I
You
oppose
guys
it?
are losing.
On your turn.
Got it.
It is going to try to grab Yarn, but it's going to do it at disadvantage because Yarn has lashed himself to the structure. It's going to be kind of hard for him to do anything. So a 26 and a 27. So it's going to do damage, but it's not going to be able to grab you. It's not going to be able to grapple you. So it is going to do a total of 26 points of damage.
Holy mackerel.
Okay, so I need everybody below to make a perception check with advantage. Okay, Timble. Excellent.
You got a 16?
Grenna, 16. Good. Kiffi, 24. Okay, so yeah, you guys hear, you guys hear and feel something hit the side of the boat, and it pitches to the right, and you kind of are kind of thrown up against the wall, and you realize that it is not this wasn't like a rogue wave or anything, and you can hear people shouting and yelling. What would you like to do?
Let's go on deck.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys also roll initiative, and we're going to add you. We'll add you at the end of this turn. Okay.
After
So
Kelex's turn.
Yeah. So after
there
Kelex
windows?
is done.
Are there like windows on the deck that we're on? No.
I wouldn't think so.
There's no windows. There might be portholes. There's
there
no window.
There may be portholes, but like I said, the sea and the rain and the darkness, it really makes it hard to see out of. Okay, so all right. Let me refresh.
I got a 10 on mine.
Okay,
I got a 10 on mine.
So Timble, Grenna, Kiffi. Okay, cool. I'm going to refresh one more time. Hopefully it'll add you guys to the list. Sure hoping so.
I didn't roll initiative because my tune isn't on the board here.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
we can see our tokens to click on it.
Sorry. So sorry. That was definitely my fault.
Probably have to roll again.
No, I don't think so. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to go through here and find everybody's token. Okay, hold on. Gem layer. There we go. Layer token. And layer token. And layer token. Okay, good deal. Return everybody there. Okay, and there is where you... Okay. So I see Grenna's popped up. Anybody else that rolled initiative? Okay, Kiffi, I got you. And then I'm just waiting for Timble. Hopefully.
You want me to roll again?
Yeah, you may as well. Okay, so Grenna, did you get 14 originally?
No, I originally got a 10.
A 10. Okay, cool. Kiffi, did you get a 12 or was that something else?
Yep, I got a 12.
Nice.
I didn't roll until you actually showed my character.
Nice. Okay, cool.
And I rolled a 9.
And you rolled a 9. Okay, cool. All
Still
right.
feel a bit ill, are we, Timble?
Okay, so Tomas, you have been grappled by this creature. You're wrapped in its tentacle, one of its tentacles. What are you going to do? You have your hands are free, your legs are free. You can try to break the grapple. You will just need to roll a DC 18, and I believe that is a dexterity save. Yes.
Just for curiosity's sake, when my turn comes up, do I see the other characters on the deck?
You see them coming up, but they're not on the deck yet.
Okay.
Actually, I got a real quick question. Was I able to cast Freedom of Movement on Tomas before the Kraken attacked?
Did
I
you
was
want
going
to
to do it on Yarn. Yeah, I wanted to put it. I was going to do it on Yarn, but he said put it on Tomas. So
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
all right. So Tomas,
If
you
it's
can
on
use
me,
an
I automatically-
action.
Go ahead, Bob, because I'm going down the same path. I wanted to see I can cast it at a higher level also and add other people to it. I have freedom of movement as well.
Yep. So you should be able to take an action to move 5 feet
Perfect.
freely.
So I see. So if I've got freedom of movement, then I am not grappled.
Does that keep you from being grappled?
Yep.
Okay.
Here, I'll it's you touch a willing creature for the duration. You got to touch. Ooh.
Yep.
So you didn't get a chance to touch me. I don't think. Did you probably close to me?
No, not
Yeah,
really.
good.
Okay.
He's not far off. Okay, well then I'm just gonna.
10 feet.
I'm not gonna cast on crazy high level for me. I'm not gonna waste this. But I do have freedom of movement, and I'm casting freedom of movement that removes the grapple. My swim speed moves to my regular speed, and I'm assuming we're calling the ship difficult terrain with it pitching and stuff like that. Is that correct, Brian?
Well, if you have freedom of movement, you're not affected.
Right. That's what I was trying to clarify. So, okay. So I'm going to cast freedom of movement.
Okay.
So that takes that off.
Okay.
And then for a combat action, actually, yeah,
okay. So once you cast freedom of movement, do you automatically become ungrappled?
Yes, it removes the grappled condition.
Okay. So any attack you're going to make is going to be made with disadvantage because you're now falling to the deck of the ship.
Oh, what did it lift me up? I didn't realize he picked me up. To the ship,
it picked you up. So, yeah, you're like
all right. Then,
over
then
the
I'm
ship.
going to try and make it some type of dexterity roll to, kind of cushion the blow.
Okay.
And then thud. And I'm going to call that my action then.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a 5 is not good. So, but that's okay. You will be fine. You are only going to
Break your back.
Yeah. That was cruel. Yeah, you're only going to take 4 points of damage when you land. You kind of land hard on the deck. You are prone though, unfortunately. Alrighty. So next is Yarn. Now, Yarn, you have the ability to cast. You also have the ability to. You can do things, but it's going to be kind of hard for you to move from your spot.
Agreed.
Okay. So what would you like to do?
Well, no, not on a boat, damn it.
On its back, you can.
Well, let's see, right there. Okay, yeah. And we're going to go. What the hell? Okay, we're back. Spells. 6th level. Disintegrate.
Okay.
Nice.
Dex 18.
Okay. Save of 18. Okay, cool. That's a 24.
He takes half damage.
Okay, cool. So how much damage is that?
No, wait a minute. He takes full damage. Hold on a second.
If he would have failed, he would have disintegrated.
Yeah, I'm going to put that. That in the VTP.
Okay.
Yep.
So
he takes 76 points of damage.
Okay, so he takes 76 points of damage? Okay.
Yep.
I like it. Nice. It's a good start.
Now, action surge.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
Okay. Okay, and he gets another save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 23?
Yep, it's above 18.
Yep. So he does another 82?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Let's see.
And that's about all I can do at this point.
Okay, so okay. Sitting there trying to do math. Okay. So cool. Alrighty, very good. So that was Yarn, and that's all for you?
Yep.
Okay, Kelex.
All right. Am I off the deck?
Well, no.
Am I grappled off the deck?
Well, no. You had already cast Freedom of Movement, which makes you immune to that, right?
Actually, let me read that real quick. I think
make sure.
The target also has a speed. In addition, the target can spin movement to automatic escape from non-magical restraints.
Does it say anything about grappling?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so reduce the target speed, nor cause the target to have the paralyzed or restrained conditions.
Okay,
I'm assuming that's grapple. So,
let's see. The grapple ends. Well, okay. So here's how the tentacles work. is so after it does damage and the target is grappled, until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. So
Okay.
you are not restrained.
Okay.
So
he can spend 5 feet of movement to escape from non-magical restraints such as grapple.
I think that's if I am restrained already and I can cast it, then I can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
I think with that, from the way Brian was saying it, because the grapple restrains me, it doesn't restrain me, so I'm not grappled. Is that a fair call?
I mean, it sounds right.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right. Well, then I'm gonna do what I does best. I'm going. Is there like a tentacle laying on that's on the deck that I can reach?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's definitely tentacles that you can reach. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to attack. My first attack. And it did not bring it up. Why did it not bring it up? Let's try this again.
You
Let
gonna
me
use
click on my
tentacle
token.
to
Not yet, no. All right, hold on. Why is it not? All right, it's not pulling up in D&D or in Roll20 for some reason. Why? Give me a second. Weird. All right, let's try this. Nope. Okay. Hold on for a minute. What's going on?
Good question.
I don't know. I don't get it.
What are you trying to do?
So I'm trying to attack. So I click on my token.
Uh-huh.
And then I roll my attack. But it's not coming up. Hold on.
The game wants some hot tip.
Let me refresh roll D&D Beyond real quick. Stand by.
Yeah. Might just be D&D Beyond being weird.
Yeah,
Probably because Ed probably said something derogatory about them, and now they're cursing us.
Well, to be fair, that was not me. That was the drunk dragon. I'm not him. I'm Wizards of the Coast.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm actually let me refresh Roll20 now. Stand by.
Oh, interesting. We had a person, Logan Chadwick, in the chat. It says that it says he has to spend 5 feet to end the grapple. Oh, that's interesting.
Yep. I posted that rule into the.
Okay, so does that mean that you would be grappled, but then you would have to spend the 5 feet to get out of it?
I'm assuming because the way it stated it, I think it sounded like I can use 5 feet if I cast the spell while I'm restrained. So
okay.
once I cast it, then I can use 5 feet to get out of the restraint.
Okay, but once you've already take on it, so. Yeah, that's wild.
That you were restrained in the first place.
All right, let's try this one more time. Or else I'm gonna have to figure something else out here.
Thanks, Logan, for chiming in on that. That does help. We do appreciate it when people in the chat help fix us. Help. Sometimes we need to be fixed. I need help fixing.
All right, I'm going to have to do it this way, Brian, until I figure this out. I'm going to do a D20.
Okay.
And then that does a 22 hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Now let's see if my damage will work. Figure. Nope, did not work. Okay, so hold on for a minute. This is going to be a pain in the ass. It's already okay. So 1d8 plus 9. So that's 16 points of damage, and I am definitely going to use a 4th level spell slot. Spells. Okay, so let's do. This is not going to be. It's pain enough. I got to go back and forth like this. Okay, hold on. Okay, so 4th level. So that's 5d8 plus that. So it's another 68. All right. That came up, didn't it?
Yeah.
So another 31 points. So what was it? I lost count. That's d20. So that was 31 points of damage. What was my original damage? I lost count. Sorry. It was 7. Rolling a d8, so that was 7 plus 7, so 14. So a total of 45 points of damage on the first hit.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'm going to do another. It's another. Hold on. Okay, D10, 22 hit, another 22. Oh, crazy.
Yep.
Right. So 1d8.
Well, he's figuring that out, Brian. You'll be calculating in your head how fast we're moving as a ship.
Well, right now you're not moving really fast at all because your sails. You've pretty much raised sails because you didn't want them getting shredded in the storm. So you're really just kind of rocking around. You're kind of at the mercy of the Kraken at this point in time. So what was
that's another 30. Sorry, that's another 34 points of damage.
Okay.
All right.
34. All right. Good deal.
And let's see. Do I have any bonus actions that I can use? Nothing I can use against this thing. So, okay. Next.
Okay. All righty. Very good. Okay. It is going to use one of its legendary actions after that.
Damn it.
Why wouldn't it? Come on, guys.
It's not in its lair. It's in the ocean. It's not its lair. Goddamn.
Well, it's not a lair action. It's a legendary action. They can use 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to use Lightning Storm. And what Lightning Storm does is the Kraken magically creates 3 bolts of lightning, each of which can strike a target the Kraken can see with 120 feet. So I need a target must make a DC of 23 dexterity savings throw. And so I need, let's see, creates 3 bolts of lightning. Okay, so everybody is now on deck. So I'm going to just randomly pick some people. So let's do 1d6 and let's see what happens. 1d6, and I need to roll 6 of them to see who. Or no, I don't roll 6. I just roll 3. Everybody. So the first one is 6. So let's see if we're going from Grenna here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Yarn, you're going to catch the first one. The next one is going to be 3. So that's Timble. And then the last one is Tomas. So I need you guys to make a DC 23 dexterity savings throw. Okay, I guess everybody failed.
Not yet. I haven't rolled it. I was looking at something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you did good. Okay, so
What's this?
23.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tomas is the only one who saved, and so Tomas, you're only going to take half of this. What?
Yarn is the only one who saved.
Who?
I rolled a 16. You saw Yarn's roll.
Oh. Why did Yarn's roll twice?
I don't know.
Yeah, so that means nobody passed because he rolled a 20 to begin with, which would have
No. I used luck. Twice.
Oh, use luck? Okay, I didn't hear that. Okay, very good. So
It's because my microphone is turned off.
yeah. So Yarn, okay, so you're going to take half of this, okay? And, okay, so everybody is going to take 24. Yarn will only take 12. Cool.
I will take 12.
Okay.
Why would you take 12, Timble?
Because Timble is
like
special.
uncanny dodge or something.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool.
I say for nothing.
Okay, so all right, so now that everybody's on deck, we're going to start at the top and start working our way back down. Okay, so the Kraken's going to go, and he's going to try to reach out and smack some people around. So here we go. Actually, I think he's going to try to bite somebody. Let's bite someone. We
I've
barely
already
get to...
been inside of the demon. I'm good.
So he's going to reach over and try to grab a hold of Kelex with a bite. And that's going to be a 32, Kelex.
Definitely a hit, so...
Okay, and that is going to be a grand total of 22 points of damage.
Wow.
But being that you can't be grappled, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, cool. So you don't have to worry about it swallowing you. That's kind of nice. Yay! Okay, now let's do some tentacle attacks while we're at it. Okay, so Grenna, you are going to be attacked by a tentacle.
Tentacle.
NT.
That's a 36. You are going.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, you're going to take 19 points of damage.
Of course I am. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And the other one is going to go for Kiffi. Kiffi. And it's a 35, Kiffi. And yeah, 26 points of damage for Kiffi. Okay. So next up is let's see. I guess Kiffi Blackhammer is up next. Kiffi Blackhammer.
My hammer of justice.
Oh, hold on a minute. I got a clarification. So, Tomas, did you cast Freedom of Movement on them as well, on all three of them?
I did not because I could not touch them.
Okay, so that means that Grenna and Kiffi, you are now grappled by the tentacles. So you're like up in the air. Yay, I'm up in the air.
I got a solution for that. I'm good.
Okay. So Kiffi, you are been lifted off of the ship. You are wrapped. The suckers on this tentacle thing have latched onto you. You still have the ability. I mean, your arms are free and everything like that, and your legs are dangling and stuff like that. It's just that their sucker devices are kind of like stuck on you, and so there it is.
Oh,
And Fortubo still works.
that's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Well,
Kill it, Kiffi.
Give it a hug.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just sorting through my spell list here. I'm not trying to delay things. I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word. I'm just trying to decide what level would be most appropriate.
Okay.
Okay. I will cast Mass Healing Words at level 5.
Okay.
And everyone will receive kind of shitty but better than nothing. What is that? Seventeen hit points of healing.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
Who gets it?
Very pleasant.
Everyone, he said.
Everyone within 60 feet of me, which is everyone.
Yeah, that's
How
everybody.
many?
17.
17?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Yay!
Everybody's being touched by the tentacle monster.
I'm pointing on the doll.
Anything else? Anything else, Kiffi?
Actually, half a bonus action. I think I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Because why not?
Exactly. Let me bring out a spiritual weapon here for you. I should kind of keep that
Handy.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
And where do you want to put it? Just pretty much anywhere?
Anywhere where there's part of the critter, I guess.
Well, the critter's like all over the place. So that's
The head.
Right?
okay. So you have your spiritual weapon. Do you want to use it?
Yes.
Yeah? You sure? You don't have
29.
to. 29 will hit.
Nice.
It's like 16 points of damage.
That's nice. Hey, 16's good. You know?
All right.
Cool. Nice. All right. It is going to use one of its legendary actions. Because
Of
it can.
course.
Why wouldn't it? And it is going to do a fling, and it is actually going to fling Kiffi 60 feet in some random direction.
Oh, shit.
So let's see. What is that? Random direction. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so we're going to try to use our cardinal points here and figure out. And so 60 feet's pretty far. So a one
D12 and roll a
Yeah.
D12 and use it like a clock.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. D12, where's my D12? All right, here we go. And everybody should... Okay, so that was a 10. So we're looking at the 10 o'clock. So he is going to end up... Let's see. Let me go 60 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's going to be out there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yep, right there. Alrighty, so we'll just put Kiffi right. I think it was like right there.
Yep.
So Kiffi is in the water. So
Interesting thing about dwarves, they don't float.
that's the scary, horrible part about the whole thing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, Yarn, I think it's your turn.
No, it's Tomas's.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
I'm an 11.
Which gives me more time to look at my spells.
Yep, I got you. Well, I've got a spell going down right now.
Okay. Okay.
I cast Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Okay.
He has to make a wisdom save of a 15 on a... if he makes the save, even with that, for the rest of this round, it must dance until the end of its next turn. during which it must spend all of its movement. So it's basically sitting there dancing in the water, doing a break dance. And if he fails to save, then it has a charm condition. It dances. It has disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls, and we have advantage on it. And the duration is up to 1 minute, as long as I can concentrate on it.
Okay. Does the creature need to be able to hear?
No.
Okay, that's
It
weird.
says one creature that you can see within range. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Because I was going with because octopuses do not actually have external ears. But okay. I don't know how this is even this makes no sense.
Of all the dumb shit that I've done, I think this is a great one that I searched this one out. So
okay.
And
So what was the save?
15.
15. And
Wisdom.
It's a wisdom save. 15. Okay, here we go. And that's a 25.
Okay, that means it has to spend all of its movement to dance in place, and it dances comically till the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So everybody gets to pound on it. It still has to dance, and then we get to pound on it again. And hopefully Russ takes the ship faster out of here than its movement rate.
Away from the dwarf?
Well, unfortunately, something
Is there anything else you're going to do, Tomas?
Well, I think that was awesome. But anyway, can I roll a perception check to see if I saw Kiffi get thrown overboard?
Yeah. Yeah.
And throw the rope.
Yeah. You saw him go whee. But yeah. So. And of course, he hit the water and immediately started to sink like a stone because he's a dwarf.
Right. A giant lump of muscle wrapped in metal.
Remember,
it ain't floating.
Dwarfs don't surf.
Well,
I was actually
Tomas probably has the highest strength. Tomas has the highest strength. Tomas has freedom of movement, which means I can swim. And I'm wearing magical armor, so I'm unencumbered. So, diving in after Kiffi.
Okay. Okay, and that's where
you're no longer the smelling.
And that's where you're at.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Do I see Kiffi in the water, or is he deep underwater?
He's underwater. He's going down. Going down. Okay, so anything else you're doing, Tomas?
That's all I got.
Okay. So, Yarn, what you got?
A headache.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Wait, I thought it was my turn.
It is, but I'm going to do a legendary action. Oh, no, I can't because I'm dancing.
Can't. You already did one.
Well, no, I can.
This round.
Well, no, I can do 3 a round, sir. 3.
Ooh, I thought you could only do one legendary action a round. So okay.
Nope. I can do 3 per round.
But he's dancing. He's doing the octopus's garden.
Yep.
He listened to the Bee Gees and he should be dancing.
Okay, Grenna, it's your turn.
Whoa! You forgot me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yarn back. Yarn, where are you at?
Oh, we're pulling out shit we've never used before.
Yay!
Oh. Cone of Cold.
Okay.
He gets a Constitution save of 18 and takes half damage.
Okay. Constitution save of 18. And that's a 31.
So he takes
Bad.
what? 19? No.
16. Oh, no.
Whatever 38 minus in half is.
16.
Yeah, like 16.
16? Yeah, he takes 16.
Okay. Yay.
And there's a big fucking piece of ice right here.
Okay.
Because he
takes 19.
He takes 19 points a day.
19. Okay.
Sorry, brain was a little slow on the uptake on that one. 19.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, it is 3. Oh.
Yarn, is there anything else you're doing?
Holding the ship steady.
Okay. Grenna, it is your turn.
Pixie power! Woohoo! Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to shrink size to get out of the grapple.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to grab a rope.
Okay.
I'm going to toss it to Tweedledee and Tweedledum out in the water. So, what do I roll for?
Okay. Alrighty. So I need you to make a dexterity save because of your size and the wind. And I need you to make a DC 15 dexterity save.
No.
Okay, so what ends up happening, you end up, you grab a hold of the rope, but the wind is whipping this rope so badly that you're holding onto it for dear life, and it's just whipping you around like this. So
okay, now I have a question. Have I seen any bigger things than a pixie that have wings?
Humanoids?
Yeah.
Not really.
Gargoyles?
Could I make myself heavier and still maintain a pixie size? I mean,
no, unfortunately, not really.
We need to take you to a zoo.
A zoo of,
he lives in one with you.
Yeah, because remember, let's take this and look at it. Grenna. Okay, so you know what pixies look like and things of that nature. What you're trying to look for is probably something more like a diva or an angel. Then you would be able to, that would probably help you a lot more because you'd be more human sized and still be able to fly. But you've never actually seen one of those, so you're not familiar with its physiognomy. Okay.
We've seen gargoyle. We haven't fought them, but we've seen gargoyles.
But gargoyles aren't humanoid, are they?
Yeah, they would be considered humanoid, but are they larger than medium size?
I don't know.
That would be the thing we'd have to look up. But, so.
Stand by.
Yeah, let's... You just never know. Let's take a look and see what they're all about. I mean, that might be what you want to look for.
Yeah. It doesn't say.
Figures. Medium elemental. Oh, it's an elemental. It's not actually a humanoid. It's an elemental. Okay. So you would not be able to turn into that. Sorry. That answered all of our questions.
Well, yes, it did.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Well, at least I'm no longer grappled.
Yeah, you're no longer grappled, but you're kind of getting whipped around, but that's okay.
Okay, am I being whipped around over the water or am I being whipped around over the boat?
Over the boat.
Okay, so what if I become myself again? Would I fall back down to the deck?
Well, you're holding onto the rope. So you'd just be holding onto the rope in your normal shape.
On the deck.
On the deck.
Well, okay, so when you were released from the Kraken, you flew over and grabbed a rope.
That was on the deck.
Oh, I didn't know that it was the one on the deck. I thought it was the one that was hanging from the mast.
No, because I wouldn't.
We need to be more specific, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to turn into a pixie thing.
Okay.
Fly to the deck. Get the rope attached to the deck.
Okay.
Okay. And try to get it out to Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Okay. So you still failed
So
your
I guess
dexterity. You'd still had to fly off of the ship.
No. Fly down to the ground, grab the rope, and then... Yeah.
Okay, because they are, let's see...
Not that far.
25 feet away from you. And you're throwing it against the wind and the rain. So, and you rolled a 6 on a dexterity. I mean, you can go ahead and do a strength check and see, if you're able to get to them. So go ahead and do that. DC 15. Damn.
18.
Alrighty. So, Tomas, you need to roll a dexterity to see if you can, an acrobatics to see if you can catch it. 15 is the DC.
Is he even? Are you listening? There he goes.
Nope. So he missed the first toss.
Him underwater.
Okay.
Too bad. I was actually cackling madly because I lost.
Okay, Grenna, is there anything else you want to do?
Was that all my movement?
I think so. It's hilarious.
So I get the free action for changing size.
Yes.
I'm assuming flying to the deck and throwing the rope. Is that 2 actions or 1 action?
Let's see. It's a movement. You did movement action, and then you also did a standard action for throwing the rope.
Yep.
That's 2.
You're done.
I'm done.
Cool. Timble. I can't remember what happened to you last time. What happened to you last time? You weren't.
I got hit with a tentacle, I think, or something, and healed and.
Okay, so
Dwarf
okay,
was flying.
So you were hit by a tentacle, so which means you were grappled.
No,
so,
I was hit by. No,
or were you hit by lightning? Okay,
lightning. That's it.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's right.
so what are you doing?
First off, I'm looking around on deck to see if I can see Asenath.
Asenath is below deck.
The deck, or
she ain't coming up there.
I don't know. So, I'm looking. She's our charge. We have to look out for her. Second, well, I guess I'm going to stick a blade in a tentacle.
Okay.
Is somebody wrapped up in one?
Right now, I think the only person who is wrapped up in one is... Nope, I don't think anybody's wrapped up in one. The last person who was got flung off the ship. Whee!
Let's see.
Going in the water is bad.
Especially for dwarves. They are denser than water.
I guess you better pray to your God. For some divine intervention because we're failing.
You guys have done okay. Not too bad. So
my next move is from Hell's Heart. I stab at the.
Nice.
From Perdition's flame.
I don't know. Did you? No.
No.
No, it didn't roll.
Yeah, we're sitting there like I'm staring at the screen, going, "Well, we're waiting."
Yeah, well, it's not rolling. The damn thing is just sitting here looking at me.
It's like Ted Knight and Caddyshack. We're waiting.
That's funny because I mentioned the croc and dancing as the Caddyshack in the chat.
Hmm. Okay, so I guess we'll see. Let's see who rolled what. No, yeah. So yeah, it didn't even pick it up on Roll20 or D&D Beyond. Man, talk about technological terrors tonight. All right. Oh, there it is. 28 will definitely hit. So give me some damage. Give me some of that beautiful damage. Oh, that was painful.
That's not possible.
Well, I mean, it is. I mean, I guess. So what did it all come out to?
Well, I'm not certain why it's not doing the normal roll where it adds everything together for me. It didn't add any of my bonuses.
Well, then you better get to work, mathematician, because I ain't doing it.
It's time to put your math skills to work.
Break out the abacus. Or do you have Oriental neighbors and you could borrow one of their kids?
Oh man, this is a joke Ed would make.
I'm
So that hit. Then the damage would be I said only rolling one.
Okay. Well, that's better.
Why? Okay, I'm rolling because it's for a sneak attack.
Okay.
Right now it's 8.
Okay.
Now it's adding damage to my bonuses to some of it, but not all of it.
Okay. Technology. We love it so.
Can't live with it. Can't shoot it.
At all.
The wish. We don't need a wish.
That's I'm hitting attack and it's doing crazy shit with the luck blade.
It's cursed now.
I've been trying to figure it out.
The sea witch has put a curse upon it.
Did it even collect that on this side? No.
Yeah, all I've seen is
Fixed.
rapier damage, luck blade damage. Okay, so for the sake of things, because it's running late, what you hit it?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know what the original damage was?
Oh, there are others around it, so it would be a sneak attack and trying to add all of those. That's why I was rolling all of.
Jesus.
17,
11, 12, 6, and
19,
13.
29, 39, 32, 37, 38.
Okay. 38?
And how many of those went through?
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
That's 1, 2, 3, 5.
Hmm.
8 die. Yeah, 32. I'll
Okay.
leave it at that because I don't even adding my bonuses on that.
Okay.
Some did, some didn't.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hold my action. I'm going to help somebody.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to the next.
Yep.
Okay, Kelex.
All right. Well, I still can't figure out why D&D Beyond's not rolling on Roll20, so I'm just going to do this the old hard way. I guess I'm going to do a perception check to see if I notice my friends have fallen over.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me one. Wow.
Okay. Why is it rolling 2 now?
I have no idea. So we'll go with the highest one. Unfortunately, you needed a 15, and so you did not notice that they went overboard.
All right. So I'm going to attack the beast.
Attack the beast.
All right. So attack the beast. Attack the beast. So does a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
All right, so let's do this. So 1d8 plus 9. So that's 14 damage on the one. I'm going to use use my last 4th level spell slot. And how much? Well, that one actually works, so I can actually use that one with no problem. So 19, 14, 33 points of damage altogether. That was a shitty roll.
Okay.
And I get another attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure 26
Do
hits,
it with
that'll hit.
Yeah. And a 1d8. So that's 17 points of damage there. And then I'm going to use a 3rd level spell. So what was it? 16. So another 33 points of damage.
Okay.
And I can't do anything else.
Alrighty. Well, very good. So we are now at the top of the initiative with the Kraken. Of course, I can't do anything this round, but I think this is probably a good time to stop for the evening at the top of the round. So, folks, thank you all very much. People watching at home, thank you all very much for coming out and checking us out. Thanks again to Joseph Logan. Thank you very much for dropping by this evening. I think there were some other people on there too that were here earlier. I just want to make sure to. Let's see, El Murloc, El Gante. Thank you very much for dropping by and saying hello. Wow. Yeah, we had a few folks this evening. So thank you all very much for taking the time to check us out. Let me switch back over here to our live scene so we can say goodbye properly.
Brian?
Yes?
If you want to wrap up Kiffi, I have a spell that wraps this up real quick with Kiffi. Or do you want to carry it over?
I'm going to carry it over because it's already after our hours. So again, players, thank you guys for coming out and playing this evening. I hope it has been somewhat entertaining and fun.
Okay.
I don't know. Everybody's like, oh shit.
Besides the Roll20 and D&D Beyond issues happening here.
Yeah, sometimes the technology just does not seem to want to work or whatever. How are we looking for next week, guys? I don't know what your all's plans are. I'm free. I don't know what you guys are up to. But if we can, we will definitely be playing next week sometime. Check us out on YouTube. You can see us at The Mystic Syndicate. Just type in The Mystic Syndicate in YouTube and you'll see us. We're right there at the top. What the hell was that?
Melinda was throwing her empty bottles.
Melinda's throwing glass around. What the hell, Melinda? It's like
I
shit.
didn't miss.
Okay, that's cool.
You're getting angry.
Yeah, I know. It's like, damn. At least you didn't hit yarn with it. You know. So,
Don't give me that.
yeah. So, yeah, check us out on YouTube. Check us out on our podcast. You can go to Spotify or iTunes. We are on both of those. And you can just type in the Mystic Syndicate again, and you should be able to find us. We're pretty easy to spot. If you happen to be over on the podcast or on YouTube, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Write us a review on the podcast. We would really love to hear from you. If you have ideas for magic items to give to our players, we'd be happy to take a look at those too. And of course, if we use them, we will give you proper credit because we're not thieves. Well, some of us might be thieves. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. So, folks, players, anybody have anything they want to say before we cast off this evening? Cast off.
I just love that people were jumping in throughout the evening. I was tweeting and trying to lure people in. So thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. That was a big bonus tonight, Brian.
Yeah, that was really good. That was fun.
Did anybody figure out what you were drinking in that last episode?
Nope, no one ever got back with me about it.
Oh.
I know.
Nobody.
Terrible. But catch us next week, and we will see you all later. Have a good night.
Thanks, guys.
Good night, all.
Goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
Adieu, to you and you and you.
God.
I can't wait to get gang raped after my first campaign. No, that's not what she said. So.
Oh my God.